So I asked AI, do you know what the ARS are in family court in Maricopa County? So of course it spit out the basic ARS titles for divorce, its spousal maintenance, so on and so forth. So I then asked, if I copied the summary of my case to you, can you compare the ARS violations and concerns? So the AI did assure me that it can't do that, but it did warn me to consider that it is not an attorney and my responses should be not be considered legal advice. So with that being said, if you do use this format, make sure if you have access to an attorney that you consult with them for legal services. I then asked the IA to write it out with taking baby mama's name out and replacing it with the mother of my children. So IA did break this down for me with all of the AR sections, and then in some of them it even broke down the subsections. Back to the show. So at this point I asked AI to go ahead and give me the best way, or what is the best way to present a video as an exhibit of questionable content involving children in family court. This is what it produced. So basically it was a generic rundown of what it can and cannot do as far as legal information. And then it kind of gave out, I don't want to say detailed information, but it did give out references on what to do, such as consult with an attorney, review local rules, such as your court statute. So your court may be on a program similar to mine where they have like case lines set up to where you're digitally uploading your documents instead of bringing them in person. Now, with that being said, I did get special permission because Caseline is a pilot program for our state, and I'm one of the first cases that are doing it, and I'm having issues. So I did confirm with the judge's office as a responsible parent and a paralegal to make sure that they uploaded the exhibits and that I was able to bring in my video that we're discussing now. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Nix. This is Nicole calling from Judge Brooks' division.
Hi.
Hi. So we're going to have a clerk just mark them the old-fashioned way. So your exhibits will just be in paper tomorrow for your reference. Okay.
And then I had one more question. I actually had a thumb drive. It said that I had to make copies for everybody if I had like a video for everybody to see in reference to everything. Do I bring in 3 thumb drives just to court, or do I bring them in today?
You could bring them in tomorrow. We'll have that one marked, but we will need, so if you want to show it, you'll need a copy of it because the clerk's copy will be with her.
Then I said, I'm in Maricopa County, Arizona. Are you aware of the ARS laws in regards to this subject? So the first 3 subjects it brings up in regards to this is probably the most important, which is the authenticity of the evidence, which we have that, the relevance of the evidence, which we'll discuss that, and the child welfare laws that need to be addressed or considered in regards to the best interest of the children around this content online. I think one of the main factors to consider is, do the children have access to this kind of content on their personal cell phones without the supervision of adults? In my case, the answer was yes.
But you guys are both representing yourselves, so I don't know how that works.
Yeah, she does this every time we go to family court. She does this game. So she makes it impossible for me to serve her and give her paperwork, and tries to hide her address. But with Michael dropping her attorney dropping her, he just gave me her address, which I already knew anyway. So I don't know if I can just mail it to her, but it wouldn't get to her in time. That's the only way I'm allowed to contact her, is by mail.
well, just bring 3 copies and just know that she's going to be able to object to it because she was late disclosure.
Okay, no worries. I will. All right, thank you.
So we'll just handle it tomorrow.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So in order to fact check what ChatGPT was telling me, as far as like the ARS statutes and what may have been violated or breached as far as the concern for the best interest of the children, the first one I wanted to look at was the numbers that were offset from the series. And the first one that came to my attention was this ARS 8 or Title 8, Section 802, which is the concern of child safety workers, fingerprint clearance cards, interview requirements, temporary custody limit, cooperation and coordination, alteration of files, violation and classification. So it does not apply to me, but I did go down the rabbit hole looking up Title 8, Section 817, which had to do with the initial screening and safety assessment of the investigation protocol. So I finally decided to just go over the other statutes that did pertain to my case, and I did find out that all of them were in the clear as far as fact checking, and everything that the artificial intelligence or ChatGPT told me was on point as far as ARS statute or Title 25, and everything that was pertaining to the dynamics of parental rights. The taxes that were stolen, where she claimed the kids where she wasn't supposed to and all that, that is separate filing from just regular child support. You actually have to file a motion separately for tax filing, and it's, even though it is parallel with each other, when you first start in the motion and you do the agreement on how taxes are to be split up between the two of you or whatever as far as claiming the kids, when it doesn't happen, it actually has to be filed separately from a child support enforcement claim. It's actually tax file a claim. So you actually have to file that and they can enforce it. So after breaking this all down as far as what is in the best interest of the kids, and the strongest thing that I have going on for me is if I laid this out visually for myself as a chessboard, her versus me, the only factor that I really have to worry about is her playing the king and still having a deadbeat man, child, or queen at the house. So all I had to do was get rid of him. So I did have my main exhibits, which were the police reports in regards to their domestic violence history, which is approximately 2 of them. And then I had extras just in case there was having been a counter, argument about anything. And I could throw new exhibits in there based on new evidence in case she tried to go down a rabbit hole one way or another. So I showed up with a total of 9 exhibits, but I probably only needed 2.
All true. I tried to get a game to you niggas, I don't think you understand that. Little nigga better stand back. No dice, no luck, get his head cracked. Dope boy from the old trap. I never lead him in the battle with an old strap. I got a bad bitch, all she do is blow sacks. Bitch so dope, niggas ask where the coke at. OG nigga roll at. Too strong, I'ma blow it like a big dog. Bad to the bone till my day ones fall back. No bull, I'ma put him in the shit storm. Hit him with the price, we just waiting on the call back. Nigga sleep, he about to get his life long. Cut him off like a nigga left the lights on. For them big birds, boy, foghorn, leghorn. Big blunts, get your head gone. No sense, niggas nuts like an acorn. No flag, I'ma hit him in his face mask. I never tell a weak nigga stay strong. No, all my niggas blowing big dope. You better run when you see him in a trench coat. And I've been hearing all these niggas talking big shit until a nigga fuck around and get his jaw broke. Hell yeah. I tried to get a game to these niggas, I don't think they understand that.